General Hospital spoilers update for Wednesday, June 4, reveals that Michael Corinthos will get on the witness stand while Sonny Corinthos sparks some trust issues. Anna Devane will also have a theory, so here's what GH viewers can expect. By the Metro Court pool, Sonny will sit down with Laura Collins and hear her concerns about the messy Gio Palmieri situation that's blown up. Over with Gio, he'll second-guess his faith in Sonny, potentially after he eavesdrops on something. Whatever the case, Gio will glare in Sonny's direction and ultimately make an admission to Emma Scorpio Drake. Although Gio had a nice heart-to-heart with Sonny and thought he could trust him, he won't be as certain of that anymore. Next, Brooklyn Quartermain will really let Lulu Spencer have it. Lulu played a huge role in the Gio reveal and blew things up in the worst way possible, so Brooklyn will slam Lulu over all the damage she's caused. Across town, Lucky Spencer will deliver a shocker to Elizabeth Baldwin, though part of her may see it coming since she found what looked like an engagement ring box. If Lucky pops the question, Liz may not give him the answer he wants to hear. It seems way too soon to get engaged, especially since Elizabeth doesn't know if Lucky's the type to truly settle down. Although Liz and Lucky have been enjoying their reunion, that doesn't necessarily mean that remarriage is in their future. Other GH spoilers say Anna will pursue a theory and will get pushy with Jack Brennan as a result. Will Brennan provide some intel that could help Anna prove what she's thinking? Anna will have a meeting with Jason Morgan before the week's over, so he'll get updates on some big news. Could this tie in with the search for Sonny's mysterious enemy? In the courtroom, Michael will get on the witness stand and face some tough questions. The same goes for Sasha Corbin, who'll be asked about the last time she hit the sheets with Michael. Rick Lansing will pressure Sasha to admit her most recent sizzling Michael encounter, which resulted in the conception of her unborn child. Michael will flip out when Sasha flies into a panic and goes into labor too early. We'll see Michael step up for Sasha when it counts and put Rick in his place. Before the week winds down, Carly will also rat Nina out as the mastermind behind Drew's drugging and wild night with Jacinda. So plenty of action still on the way. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching. So let's dive into today's video. General Hospital spoilers reveal that at least 4 June surprises are ahead, so some romantic storylines are about to heat up. Viewers will see multiple duos grow closer, so we should talk about what's next for these characters who are falling hard. It took some time for Carly Spencer to truly open her heart to Jack Brennan, but now she's gone all in. Carly cares about Brennan on a deep level and trusts him despite all the naysayers. Of course, that's a mistake since Brennan is keeping secrets, especially about jostling Jack's USB recruitment. Even so, Carly will remain oblivious to that fact for now and will pull off a romantic gesture for Brennan soon enough. GA spoilers say this June will bring Carly's present for Brennan, so he should be touched by whatever she offers. Brennan will be determined to keep his relationship with Carly intact, but that could get tougher as Jocelyn's mission becomes more complicated. Speaking of Jocelyn's mission getting more complicated, that'll affect her bond with Vaughn too. Fans can tell that Vaughn and Jocelyn have a spark, one that'll lead to some tempting moments as they get caught in some tight spots together. Jocelyn and Vaughn will get incredibly close, so they may kiss or even hit the sheets as the mission progresses. Mixing business with pleasure often leads to trouble, so that could certainly be the case for Vaughn and Jocelyn as well. As for Cody Bell and Molly Lansing Davis, they'll have an unexpected encounter that propels their relationship forward. A chance Metro Court meeting will give Molly and Cody an opportunity to get to know each other even better. The more time Cody and Molly spend opening up to each other, the quicker they can get the show on the road when it comes to the romance that's obviously developing. Could Molly and Cody land in bed together before June winds down? Kai Taylor is on cloud nine since his procedure was successful, and he recently made love with Trina Robinson for the first time. However, everything feels a little too good to be true. The show is apparently setting Kai up for a fall, since Trina will have to console him as bad news strikes. Trina is gearing up for a crisis with Kai, so he might have a surgery-related setback after all. Kai may try to push Trina away, but you can bet that she'll fight to support him, no matter what obstacles are on the horizon. General Hospital spoilers for Wednesday, June 4, reveal that Rick Lansing will ask Sasha Corbin when she last slept with Michael Corinthos, while Brooklyn Quartermain and Lulu Spencer face off. For starters, Anna Devane will feel like she's onto something, so she'll apply some pressure to Jack Brennan and try to score more information. Could this involve a theory about who was behind the incendiary device at Sonny Corinthos' penthouse and the most recent attempt on his life in Los Angeles? Whatever the case, Anna will be on a fact-finding mission and will meet up with Jason Morgan to spill a theory in the coming episodes. At the pool, Giovanni Gio Palmieri will catch up with Emma Scorpio Drake and admit that other than Emma, Sonny is the only person he trusts. Unfortunately, Gio won't be sure about that Sonny trust for much longer. Sonny will sit down for a meeting with Laura Collins, so we'll see if Gio might overhear something that leaves him concerned. Whatever the case, Laura will worry about the huge repercussions of the Gio secret that was recently exposed. This has turned so many lives upside down, so Laura will worry about Gio, Lulu, Rocco Falconeri, Dante Falconeri, and more. As for Lulu, she'll face Brooke Lynn's wrath on Wednesday's GH episode. Brooke Lynn will declare that Lulu has always wanted to destroy her life and add that she finally succeeded. While Brooke Lynn and Lulu clash over how the Gio shocker was exposed, Lucky Spencer will have a surprise in store for Elizabeth Baldwin. Of course, since Liz found what appeared to be an engagement ring box, she may not be so surprised after all. Lucky may ask Elizabeth to marry him, but she may pump the brakes a bit when it's time for her answer. In the courtroom, General Hospital spoilers say Jocelyn Jacks will struggle to keep her cool on the stand. Michael's time as a witness is also coming up, but it's Sasha's testimony that fans are really waiting on. Sasha will land on the hot seat as Rick asks her about the last time she slept with Michael. Rick will seek answers about when exactly Sasha and Michael's final night of passion was. General Hospital's Kate Mansi tied the knot with fiancé Mark McInnes on May 31, but in a most unusual way. Mansi and McInnes threw a surprise wedding and shocked their guests when they arrived for what they thought was an engagement party. Their wedding was supposed to be set for July, as they had posted on Instagram. According to People, Mansi invited 115 of her and McInnes' closest friends and family to the Los Angeles restaurant Red Spot. Mansi told People that she picked that spot because it allowed for the element of surprise. A separate space for their secret ceremony was hidden when the guests arrived to find Mansi and McInnes in what they called decoy outfits. However, when Let's Get Married by the Bleachers started playing, the guests started to realize what was going on. Mansi said the energy shifted during that moment. The guests then received glasses of champagne as they were led out to the garden where the ceremony would take place. That's when the bride and groom discreetly changed into their wedding attire. We approached the aesthetic with the idea that each space would tell its own story, building in intimacy, drama, and intention as the night unfolded, the newlyweds told People. Every environment had a distinct energy and color palette, but the design remained cohesive throughout, always in conversation with the natural architecture of each space. Indeed, after the ceremony, guests were treated to an open-air dinner reception. The final space was all about contrast. Warm tones against the cool black metal and marble of the room, high-impact minimalism with single-stem, deep burgundy and thurium, and a bold but refined atmosphere, she said. We wanted each transition to feel like turning a page in a great love story. Several General Hospital stars were also in attendance, including Ali Mills and Kristen Vaginos. Giovanni Mazza was a part of the wedding, as she played an original violin arrangement of Taylor Swift's Lover as Mancy walked down the aisle. Mancy and McInnes attended a Taylor Swift Eras Tour concert when they first began dating. Despite the excitement of the day, Mancy revealed that she and McInnes took some time for themselves before the main festivities began. "I took 5 quiet minutes to myself before the ceremony to meditate and take it all in," she said. "We slipped away, just the two of us for a moment. No cameras, no guests, just us. On such a whirlwind day, if you don't make space for stillness, it won't happen. The world can wait. Welcome to the General Hospital Daily YAPP for a quick, and by that, I mean you're already halfway done, recap of the most amazing or what the heck did we just watch moments on today's episode. Let's get to it. General Hospital has been trying for months to make Jocelyn Jacks believable as a young secret WSB agent, but it still doesn't work. Seeing her during the 3 days of WSB training didn't do the trick. Watching her check for bugs in an office didn't do the trick. And watching her with Professor Dalton at the Metro Court Pool on June 3rd was just too much. We know Brennan chose her because it's a college case, and she is a college student who looks the part, but that's the problem. Even when she is in WSB mode and nobody is watching, she still looks and acts like a college student. As soon as she saw her friends and Professor Dalton in one place, she stopped in her tracks and looked like a deer caught in the headlights. She looks like she is pretending to be a spy rather than being an actual spy. Even when she took the stand at the custody trial and was able to drop her college student and super spy pretenses, just the idea that she was a WSB agent was laughable. Maybe if we hadn't watched Jocelyn grow up before our eyes, the character would be believable as a spy, but she is just not, and no amount of storyline plot points will make her one. Perhaps Joss should just go back to being pre-med, since the soap is called General Hospital after all. Want more details? We got you! Soap Central has the best full recaps on the internet. You can even go back over 30 years and read each and every one of them. If you can't wait until the next episode, we have daily spoilers too. And whatever you do this weekend, do not seriously do VNOT. Forget to read the 2 scoops for some laughs and the as close as we can come to being a watching party without actually being a show. And the best part is if you agree or disagree, we want to know. As always, share your comments below. General Hospital spoilers reveal Michael Corinthos and Sasha Corbin should have never broken up to begin with, since they made a perfect couple. Now that a few years have passed and Sasha's pregnant with his baby, can Michael convince her to try becoming a couple again? Could marriage even be in Sasha and Michael's future? It's plain to see that Michael and Sasha still care deeply about each other. A recent scene from the ABC soap had the duo looking like a cute little family with Michael's kids, Wiley Corinthos and Amelia Corinthos. Michael even made a remark about the children being so comfortable with Sasha and loving her. Since Jason Morgan brought Sasha to help collect Amelia from Drew Kane and Willow Corinthos' house, Michael thought that was a good call. If Sasha and Michael do have a merry chapter ahead of them, we have no doubt that Sasha will be an amazing stepmom. In the past, Michael and Sasha were a wonderful couple since their love was deep and they worked well as a team. Michael supported Sasha, even when she confessed that she wasn't the long-lost daughter of Nina Reeves, and that Valentin Cassadine had paid her to carry out the charade. Michael and Sasha didn't part ways due to a lack of love. Their relationship ended only because Sasha made a selfless choice, allowing her boyfriend to marry Willow and maintain custody of Wiley. Although Michael and Willow did fall for each other, he always held feelings for Sasha, which is a sentiment shared by his family as well. Willow's love for Michael was shallow, since she surrendered to her feelings for his uncle Drew and launched the destruction of their marriage. Had it not been for Willow's malevolent twin, Nell Benson, attempting to gain custody of Wiley, Michael, and Sasha, might have married and lived happily ever after. Sasha and Jason have been selling a fake baby daddy story to the people of Port Charles, but GH fans know Michael is actually the father. Sasha has clearly expressed her desire to raise the baby on her own, but with Michael back home, might she change her mind? Michael isn't longing for Willow anymore and has no intention of trying to win her back. It's clear that Michael's goal now is to protect the children since Willow's got them in an emotionally unstable environment under Drew's roof. As a result, Michael is seeking sole custody in a heated battle that's about to explode. GA's weekly preview video features some serious courthouse curveballs, like Carly Spencer outing Nina as the person who had Drew drugged and Sasha going into early labor on the witness stand. General Hospital spoilers say Michael will rush to Sasha's side and support her through the baby drama that's brewing. That'll bring Sasha and Michael closer, so it might pave the way for the blissful family they could ultimately form. Michael's paternity secret is on the verge of exposure, so we'll bring you updates on all the shocking news ahead and his potential reunion with Sasha. In a gripping turn of events on General Hospital, the dramatic return of Camilla, long presumed dead, sets the stage for a powerful reckoning in Port Charles. This storyline delves into themes of betrayal, resilience, and the enduring strength of family bonds, captivating viewers with its emotional depth and shocking revelations. Gio, a character marked by a tragic past, faced unimaginable hardship after losing Camilla, his foster mother, at age 10. Her supposed death left him isolated and vulnerable, shaping years of struggle. However, the truth unveils a sinister plot. Camilla was not dead, but forced into exile by Lois, a manipulative figure whose deceit stripped Gio of his family. For over a decade, Gio grappled with loneliness, unaware of the cruel machinations behind Camilla's absence. Now, Camilla's return to Port Charles sparks a cascade of emotions and a quest for justice. Determined to expose Lois' calculated cruelty, Camilla confides in Brooke and Dante, unraveling the extent of Lois' betrayal. For Brooke, learning that her own mother orchestrated such a heartless scheme against Gio ignites outrage and pain, deepening the rift within her family. Meanwhile, Gio's reunion with Camilla is a heartfelt moment of healing, their unbreakable bond shining through years of separation. As Camilla's revelations ripple through the community, Lois' carefully crafted facade crumbles, forcing Port Charles to confront uncomfortable truths. Gio's journey, once defined by loss, shifts toward hope and redemption, bolstered by Camilla's fierce resolve to protect him. This arc underscores the power of truth and the resilience of familial love, making it one of General Hospital's most compelling narratives. Elsewhere, the saga of Michael Corinthos and Sasha Corbin continues to enthrall fans with its blend of love, sacrifice, and impending drama. Once a beloved couple, their romance was derailed by Sasha's selfless decision to step aside for Michael's marriage to Willow Tate, ensuring custody of his son, Wiley, amid a bitter legal battle. Despite their separation, their undeniable chemistry lingered, and Willow's later betrayal with Drew Kane shattered Michael's marriage, rekindling questions about his true feelings for Sasha. The stakes escalate with Sasha's pregnancy, her child secretly fathered by Michael. To shield the truth, Sasha and Jason Morgan craft a deceptive narrative, but the secret teeters on exposure. Heartwarming moments, like Wiley and Amelia's natural bond with Sasha, hint at a potential future where she could step into a nurturing role as their stepmother. As Michael fights a fierce custody battle to protect his children from Willow and Drew's influence, his growing closeness with Sasha suggests a possible reunion. The drama peaks as Sasha, testifying in court, goes into early labor, drawing Michael to her side in a moment of crisis. This shared ordeal could mend old wounds, but the looming revelation of Michael's paternity threatens to either solidify their bond or unleash new complications. With a custody battle rife with accusations and Drew's questionable tactics, the future for Michael, Sasha, and their growing family hangs in the balance. Drew Cain's ruthless ambition takes center stage as he stops at nothing to secure Willow's custody of Wiley and Amelia. Known for his willingness to bend ethical boundaries, Drew's tactics may include bribery or blackmail to sway the court, from clandestine deals to exploiting judicial vulnerabilities. His alliance with legal expert Rick Lansing aims to paint Michael as an unfit father, but Michael's steadfast dedication counters their narrative, intensifying the courtroom clash. As Drew's schemes grow darker, the risk of exposure looms large. A misstep could unravel his plans, potentially dragging Willow down with him. The custody battle, steeped in personal vendettas and moral ambiguity, promises explosive confrontations that could reshape relationships in Port Charles. A tense courtroom showdown in Port Charles has revealed shocking truths about the paternity of Sasha Gilmore's unborn child, shaking the foundations of the Corinthos family and their allies. The custody battle between Michael and Willow Corinthos took a dramatic turn as explosive revelations and evidence surfaced, leaving relationships fractured and reputations at stake. The courtroom buzzed with anticipation as attorney Rick Lansing prepared to unveil a key witness in the case. Sasha Gilmore, visibly pregnant and emotionally strained, took the stand. Initially, it was believed that Jason Morgan was the father of her child, a claim supported by legal documents. However, Lansing introduced evidence, DNA reports, hospital records, and an affidavit from Nina Reeves, asserting that Michael Corinthos was the biological father, suggesting Jason's role was a fabricated shield to protect Michael from scandal. The atmosphere shifted when Sasha, trembling but resolute, disrupted the narrative. She presented a flash drive containing video evidence that implicated Drew Cain, not Michael, in a disturbing act. Sasha alleged that Drew drugged her drink at Kelly's nightclub and assaulted her while she was unconscious, resulting in her pregnancy. The courtroom erupted as Drew, visibly shaken, denied the accusations, while Willow Corinthos, his partner, grappled with confusion and betrayal. The judge ordered a recess to authenticate the video. Forensic expert Dr. Lawrence Milton later testified that the footage showed no signs of tampering, aligning with nightclub server logs and appearing genuine. As the weight of Sasha's claims settled, Michael made a stunning confession. He was the father of Sasha's child, conceived after the alleged assault by Drew. Michael admitted to working with tech expert Damian Spinelli to craft a false paternity narrative to protect Sasha and his family's reputation amid the custody dispute. The revelations left the courtroom in chaos. Drew, freed from immediate charges but facing potential felony accusations, insisted he believed Sasha was conscious during their encounter. Willow, torn between loyalty and doubt, vowed to uncover the truth. Meanwhile, Jason confronted Michael for manipulating evidence, and Nina Reeves, who had provided the initial DNA evidence, was left reeling as her efforts to protect Michael backfired. As the judge adjourned the session to further review the evidence, the Corinthos and Quartermain families faced a reckoning. Sasha's courage in revealing the truth, coupled with Michael's admission, exposed a web of betrayal and moral compromises. The authenticity of the video remains under scrutiny, with Spinelli and Ruby Anderson analyzing it for signs of manipulation. This unfolding saga in Port Charles raises questions about trust, justice, and the lengths to which individuals will go to protect their loved ones. As the community awaits the court's final ruling, Sasha Gilmore stands at the center of a storm, her unborn child's future hanging in the balance between redemption and ruin. In a dramatic twist that left viewers reeling, General Hospital has taken its latest custody storyline to explosive new heights. The battle for the future of Michael and Willow's children, Wyatt and Amelia, transformed from a standard courtroom dispute into a high-stakes war filled with betrayal, manipulation, and heartbreak. While recovering from severe burns in Germany, Michael never loosened his grip on the events unfolding in Port Charles. Despite his physical limitations, his mental focus remained razor-sharp. Concerned for his children's well-being, Michael took extreme measures, including hiring a private investigator to monitor Willow's actions. What he uncovered became the foundation for a legal ambush. The revelation of an affair between Nina and Drew handed Michael a powerful weapon. Rather than confronting the pair directly, he strategically waited for the perfect moment during a custody trial to expose their secret. When the custody hearing began, tension was already thick, but few could have anticipated how deeply Michael had orchestrated every move. Armed with carefully collected evidence, his legal team painted Willow as emotionally unstable and unfit to retain custody. But Michael's trump card was the revelation of Nina and Drew's illicit affair, a move that shattered their credibility and cast doubt over their intentions. As the courtroom absorbed the shock, Willow's world crumbled. Once confident in the justice system and hopeful that her love for her children would prevail, she was left blindsided. Even more painful was the betrayal she felt from Michael, her former partner, and from Nina, someone she had once considered a friend and maternal figure. To make matters worse, Sasha, who is pregnant with Michael's child, experienced a breakdown while on the witness stand. The immense pressure triggered premature labor, throwing the courtroom into chaos and adding an emotional dimension that caught even Michael off guard. The unfolding drama didn't stop there. Carly, never one to stay silent in the face of injustice, made a stunning courtroom revelation. She accused Nina of plotting to drug Drew using a prostitute, another calculated attempt to manipulate circumstances to her advantage. This bombshell brought the already volatile proceedings to a fever pitch. Nina's involvement in such a scandalous scheme further diminished her standing in the eyes of the court and those around her. As the evidence mounted, the tide turned decisively in Michael's favor. For Willow, the loss was more than legal, it was deeply personal. She had come to court prepared with arguments and evidence, but nothing could ready her for the psychological warfare waged against her. Her trust was shattered, her reputation questioned, and her children taken from her. She wasn't just outmaneuvered, she was emotionally crushed by the people she once loved and trusted. Michael's cold precision and Nina's secretive betrayal left her feeling isolated and broken, unsure of whom she could rely on anymore. This storyline has struck a powerful chord, betrayal by loved ones, and the emotional weight of family battles. Willow's experience serves as a painful reminder of how trust, once broken, can lead to devastating consequences. While Michael may have won custody, the cost, emotionally and relationally, was steep. The storyline challenges viewers to consider the limits of ambition, the cost of manipulation, and the true meaning of family. The upcoming custody trial in General Hospital will do more than settle who raises Stephen Corinthos and his baby half-sister, Amelia. It will detonate emotional landmines across Port Charles. The courtroom, often a place of formality and decorum, feels electric, heavy with tension and secrets begging to be unleashed. At one end of the courtroom sits Michael Corinthos, resolute and composed. His presence emanates strength, a father prepared to fight for his children's futures. His eyes are fixed on the judge, his mind laser-focused on securing legal rights to both and Amelia. On the other side is Willow Corinthos. Her frame is pale and tense, but her gaze remains steady. Willow has already made a bold choice. She's willing to relinquish custody of both children if it means securing acknowledgement of her emotional role in their lives. Her love, she believes, speaks louder than any legal claim. But the proceedings are about to explode. Neither Michael nor Willow anticipates the shock that will soon derail their carefully plotted paths. A secret about Amelia's true parentage, one that has simmered beneath the surface, will emerge not through courtroom tactics or legal filings, but from the unfiltered honesty of a 6-year-old boy. As Judge Pilar Ramirez calls the court to order, the room is packed. Friends, family, reporters, and curious onlookers lean forward, sensing drama on the horizon. Lulu Spencer and Sonny Corinthos flank Michael, prepared to note every twist. Behind Willow sits Carly Spencer, steel in her eyes, unsure of just how deep the damage from this trial might run. Among the audience are Nina Reeves and Sasha Gilmore. Each carries her own storm. Nina harbors a secret, one so volatile it could tear several families apart. Sasha, meanwhile, is visibly anxious. She's pregnant, and the father is Michael. The fate of her unborn child now feels intertwined with the outcome of this trial. As Willow's lawyer, Damon Frost, gives an impassioned and polished opening statement, the courtroom listens intently. He portrays Willow as a woman acting out of love, and Michael as a proven, stable parent. Everything appears procedural until a child changes everything. Why, sitting on Willow's lap with his sketchbook in hand, suddenly stands. All eyes snap to the boy in his crisp shirt and flushed cheeks. In a clear, unwavering voice, he points to Nina and Sasha. "My sister Amelia, she's not Willow's baby, she's Sasha's." The courtroom gasps. Time seems to freeze. Judge Ramirez bangs her gavel, demanding order. But the truth has been spoken, and there's no turning back. Dan Falconeri rises from the gallery. "Your Honor, there's more to this than custody," he says. The judge grants him the floor. All eyes turn to Sasha and Nina, who exchange stricken glances. Nina rises, trying to steady her voice. "Your Honor, this is a personal matter we never intended to reveal this way." She goes on to explain the heartbreaking truth. Years ago, Willow suffered a late-term stillbirth. Devastated and spiraling into despair, her doctors feared she wouldn't survive the emotional blow. Nina, desperate to help her best friend, approached Sasha, who had recently learned she was pregnant with Michael's child. Sasha had few resources, no partner, and no stability. Together, the women made a terrible, desperate decision. They allowed Willow to believe that Sasha's healthy newborn daughter was her own. Sasha speaks next, her voice barely above a whisper. "I did it because I thought it would save Willow's life and give my daughter the kind of future I couldn't provide." The courtroom erupts. Judge Ramirez silences the crowd and confirms the shocking details. Amelia is not Willow's daughter. She is Sasha's biological child. Willow is devastated. "All this time, I was living a lie." Michael looks equally shaken. "I believe the baby was yours. I thought we had escaped tragedy." With the truth exposed, Judge Ramirez asks Michael how he wishes to proceed. Michael turns to Y, thanking him for his honesty. "You did the right thing," he says gently. Then, facing the court, Michael requests that Y remain in his custody. As for Amelia, he asks for temporary placement with Willow until legal guardianship can be transferred to Sasha, her true mother. For fans of General Hospital, the latest storyline delivers a heart-wrenching tale of love, loss, and unexpected revelations that will resonate deeply with anyone who has faced the unraveling of family ties. At the center of this emotional storm is Trina Robinson, a young woman whose world is crumbling as she watches the once unshakable love between her parents, Portia and Curtis, fall apart. For women over 40, Trina's story may feel all too familiar, a reminder of how quickly life can shift, leaving us to navigate the pain of change and the search for hope. Trina, a character known for her strength and clarity, is spiraling into a deep emotional wound. The collapse of her parents' marriage isn't just a personal loss, it's a shattering of the foundation she's leaned on her entire life. Portia's secrets and Curtis's decision to end their marriage have left Trina feeling betrayed and adrift. The home that once felt like a safe haven now feels suffocating, where even a glance can spark tension. For Trina, every memory of happier times now plays like a bittersweet movie in her mind, leaving her questioning who she can trust and even who she is. This emotional turmoil manifests in impulsive decisions and a loss of the confidence Trina once held dear. She's pulling away from friends, guarding her heart, and wrestling with a haunting question. If a love as strong as her parents can crumble, what hope is there for lasting love? It's a fear that many women can relate to, the worry that life's betrayals might erode the trust and optimism we once held. As Trina struggles to find her footing, a new figure enters her life, Kai. His arrival is both a distraction and a challenge, stirring emotions Trina thought she had buried. Kai's cryptic words and undeniable presence push her to question her boundaries, her trust, and even her own identity. Is he guiding her toward clarity or pulling her into deeper confusion? This uncertainty mirrors the complex relationships we often face in midlife, those moments when someone new challenges us to see ourselves differently, for better or worse. But the most earth-shaking moment comes with a rumor that turns Trina's world upside down. Spencer Cassadine, the love she thought she'd lost forever, might still be alive. For Trina, who grieves Spencer's supposed death with guilt and sorrow, this news is both a miracle and a source of fresh pain. Why didn't he reach out? Who kept this secret? And why is this truth surfacing now, when Trina is at her most vulnerable? The possibility of Spencer's survival isn't just a personal revelation. It's a seismic shift that could unravel the fragile balance of her life. Trina's journey to find Spencer becomes more than a quest for love. It's a battle to reclaim her sense of self, twisted by family secrets, emotional upheaval, and Kai's mysterious influence. The rumor, first hinted at by Kai, feels like no coincidence, raising questions about whether Trina is being guided or manipulated. As she sets out to uncover the truth, she carries a broken heart and a growing resolve to face whatever lies ahead, even if it's a painful reality. Spencer's return to Port Charles is nothing short of explosive. No longer the impulsive young man Trina once knew, he emerges as a transformed figure, calculated, determined, and ready to challenge the dark legacy of the Cassadine family. His presence sends shockwaves through the town, threatening to expose long-buried secrets and disrupt the hidden power structures that have thrived in silence. For Trina, Spencer's return is both a reunion and a call to action. Their connection, rekindled through fleeting glances and unspoken understanding, is no longer just about young love. It's about two souls, scared by pain, standing together to face a larger battle. Laura Spencer, Spencer's grandmother, is caught in a heart-wrenching dilemma. Overjoyed by his return, she also sees the danger in the man he's become, a force with his own agenda, capable of unraveling the fragile peace she's fought for. Meanwhile, Spencer's father, Nicholas, faces a reckoning for past betrayals, as his son demands answers for years of pain and deception. The Cassadine family, once a tangled web of secrets, is now on the brink of a full-scale war between past and present. Trina, at the heart of the storm, finds herself in the crosshairs. Her search for Spencer has made her a target for those desperate to keep the truth buried. Every step she takes is watched, every choice weighed by unseen forces. Yet, amidst the chaos, Trina discovers a strength she didn't know she had. The girl who once feared pain is now walking boldly through the storm, driven by a need for truth and justice, with Spencer by her side as a testament to her resilience. Trina's journey in General Hospital is a powerful reminder of the strength it takes to face life's unexpected challenges. For women over 40, her story speaks to the resilience we find in ourselves when life tests us, whether it's navigating family struggles, confronting betrayal, or rediscovering who we are in the face of change. Trina's evolution from a hopeful young woman to someone grappling with doubt, yet choosing to move forward, mirrors the courage it takes to rebuild after loss. Spencer's return, while a beacon of hope, also underscores the complexity of truth. It's a reminder that answers, while necessary, often come with new challenges. As Trina and Spencer rewrite their story, they show us that love, trust, and identity can be reclaimed even after the deepest wounds. Their bond, forged in pain and strengthened by shared resolve, offers a message of hope that even in our darkest moments, we can find the strength to rise and face the future. Here is your General Hospital Spoilers sneak peek video for Wednesday, June 4, 2025. As the custody hearing continues, Michael takes the stand and testifies on his behalf before Rick is ready to pull out his trump card. He calls a nervous Sasha to the stand, who hopes there will only be routine questions. Imagine her surprise when Rick asks when the last time she and Michael had sex was. Sasha knows she has to tell the truth or she is in major legal trouble, but she has kept the secret for this long that she can't stand for it to come out now. Will something happen to cause Michael to blow the secret sky high? Lulu has been getting it from all ends since she outed Brooklyn's baby secret, but she hasn't gotten it from Brooklyn herself until now. Brooklyn is already warmed up from her tongue lashing toward Lois and Gloria, so she is primed for Lulu. Lulu will try to defend herself, of course, but it will fall on deaf ears. Brooklyn accuses Lulu of wanting to destroy her life for years. Well, now she has succeeded, so what's next? Lulu may have destroyed Gio's life too, because she never thought about him during her investigation. Gio doesn't know who he can trust now. He visits Emma at the Metro Court pool, so it looks like he is going to stick around Port Charles, but he is not sure where to turn. He thought he could trust Sunny, but Sunny came to Lois and Gloria's defense too much. Is Gio also now thinking of what Tracy and Jason have told him about Sunny and what he did to AJ? As for Sunny, he meets with Laura so they can discuss family problems. They know that Lulu made a big mistake, but they have to come together for their kids' sake. Dante and Lulu need them both right now, and Laura and Sunny are determined to be there for them. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.